Okay guys, we're back with another eBay purchase for the Growing Space Lego or Classic Space Lego collection in the lot. Apologies about Birdie in the background. She always seems to go ballistic when I want to do anything to camera. But so this is an eBay purchase, £40 off eBay. It's a set that I haven't previously owned, I haven't got, and I realised that I've done eBay purchases on the channel before, but what I've not done is taken you guys through a start to finish with a set. So hopefully that's what we're going to do in this video. So we're going to unbox it, we're going to clean it, put it together, and then put it with the rest of the collection upstairs. So again, where I find these sets mainly is on eBay. I have bought a couple of base plates off Vinted before, but they still need cleaning up. This was, like I say, on eBay. I try and keep my eyes out for a bargain. I don't like going over the £40 mark if I can help it. I have purchased another one, another little set, which I've got for about £9, which should be coming shortly. So straight out of the box, get rid of that. Now this one has got some instructions with it. It didn't have an original box, and it is set 6891. It has got plans. They were described as a little worn on eBay, and there was photographs of these little tears here. Yeah, but that is the build sheet. Just turn it over there. So just a nice, you know, unfoldable one page, both sides, to make this one. And it's nice. I try and get them with instructions. If I can get them with boxes, I'll get them with boxes. If not, I'll just get the instructions, because sometimes what happens is you can pick boxes up for these that are just boxes that people have found in the loft and they haven't got the sets to. So it might be further down the line I can find a box for this. So it was £40. It was described as used. It's a complete set. That's how it was bagged, freezer bag. Yeah, and it actually looks quite clean, and actually that canopy is in really, really good nick for a set that's probably 40 years old. Not exactly sure how old this set is, but by the time we go to get it on YouTube, then we'll have everything. Just quickly looking at the parts, it actually looks really good. I don't think there's anything here that strikes me as needing to be replaced. It looks all pretty well clean. What I am going to do though is I'm still going to wash it. Again, they are eBay sets. You know, people, if they're like me, used to, before we had the Lego tools, take these things apart with your fingers, your teeth, whatever it might be. So I will be washing this, and we'll do part of this video will be the cleaning up of this set, and how we go about cleaning it up. There is a few bits that they've left together, like this little robot thing. So we'll just take everything apart and go through everything here, just making sure. I mean, that little black Lego guy, he's in really good nick as well. You know, the logo is a bit faded, but the face is there, it's clean, it's tidy. So the next phase for this build is going to be the cleaning of the Lego. I don't see anything, like I say, that needs a UV box, so that's just going to be some hot soapy water, next stage. Okay guys, welcome back. This is the eBay purchase that we're doing from start to finish, set 6891. So by now on the video you've seen us unpack it, and we've since cleaned it, and now we're going to build it. So just work out off these instructions where we start. I would say this as a starting point here, because there's 2 sets. So we've cleaned all these bricks up, obviously. Literally just some hot soapy water. Nothing spectacular there. The set was relatively clean. It's a set we hadn't got, and a set that we wanted, that we've seen about for quite a while. Again, with the eBay purchases, for me they just got to be coming along at the right price, and this one did. So we've got a couple of these that we can put together today. I've checked that we've got the parts. I think we just needed one, and it was a tiny one, which I should have. However, that was not one that didn't come in the box. It did, and I believe that I dropped it while cleaning the set. So but not to worry, because like I say, we do have spares on most of these. So it's just a quick job to replace that particular part on this. So off we go. This is a set, like I say, that I got off eBay. I didn't pay too much for it, but it's one of those sets that I've had my eye on for quite a while. And what I'm noticing with eBay purchases like this is the fact that they seem to have runs on different sort of sets. And what I mean by that is you can have months and months and months where you get very similar sets on eBay all the time, and then they will change. So for argument's sake, this set in particular, I never saw on eBay for the most of last year, and all of a sudden this year there seems to be quite a few of them on eBay. I'm not sure where that is, but I do think a lot of these are probably people that buy to sell to collectors, because like I say, you'll see none, and then all of a sudden you'll see probably 5 or 6 of the same set, which is good, because when you've got a few of the same set on, it does tend to drive the price down of the other sets. So now that was the part there, that one little grey piece there that I lost. So I'll just come over here to the spares and we'll see if we've got one. We should have. Not in that box. Yep, there we go, we did have one. But it was in the last box I looked in, which is always the case. So yeah, so anybody knows why eBay seems to have runs on these things, just let us know in the comments. But yeah, so set I have been looking for, set we have wanted, and it will go nicely with the rest of the collection over here. I'm not going to mention the seller, but you know, whether they're watching or not, it is a lovely clean set. Didn't have to do much cleaning to it in order to bring it back to what it was meant to be like. It was clean. I just like to wash the sets anyway, just to make sure, you know, that they are clean. But didn't really have any issues with this one at all. It was clean and it was tidy. It was dismantled as well, which was good. So we didn't have much in the way of things to do with this set. Some of the sets that you buy, you're gonna have to really clean up. Like I've said before, sometimes have to put some of them through the UV light box, especially if they've got a lot of discoloration. This didn't seem to have any or anything really bad or major, I should probably say. I mean, obviously it's a set that's almost 40 years old, so there are some sort of little discolorations, but there was nothing particular that was going to stand out or, you know, force me to put it in the UV box straight away. It was a set that we could just really give a quick clean to and start putting together, which is basically what we're doing. What we're trying to do, slowly but surely, and I've said on the channel before that that's mainly, you know, because of funds. You know, I do pay for all this myself. We're not sponsored in any way, shape or form, but that's not to say we might not be in the future. But currently at this point in time we're not, so we just creep and go. When we've got some spare money, I will look for a set that I want to add to the collection, and I will add it on as and when we can afford it. But I did take quite a liking to this set when I first saw it, and I think this was released at a time when I was, you know, probably a teenager in high school, and I was kind of moving away from the Lego a little bit and moving into, you know, the world of work and things like that. So this set initially kind of passed me by. I genuinely don't remember seeing this, but I do like these sort of sets and these sort of spacecrafty sets. Oh yeah, no, we've gone a little wrong there. We should have had a block in there. Okay. Now that's the completed article, so we potentially should have started on this side, but hey ho, it doesn't really matter which side we start on. We're gonna finish it regardless. Little robot with this set as well, with the arms and the antennae to go with our black astronaut. There. And then we've got the front part now of the cruiser. So that's this way around on this one. You can probably hear, I can't escape when I'm shooting a video from birds. If I shoot downstairs, we have our bird in the house that as soon as I start talking, it goes absolutely bonkers. Today, because it's quite nice and warm, I'm up here in the loft, and perhaps you can hear in the background all the birds tweeting outside. So it doesn't seem to matter what I do, I cannot escape bird song in a video. So apologies for that if it's a little annoying. It's just one of those unique little quirks to the channel. We should go there actually. But yeah, so we're at that stage there, which is that one. We then need another brick into there, and the front piece there, and then we're on with that. Now that piece there is obviously off the front. That is a little faded. It's not much. It's not something I'm going to worry about with it being the layout being up here in the loft. But you know, if I want to at some stage in the future, then yeah, I will just pop it in the UV box, and like I say, just give it a quick treatment. But it's nothing I'm going to worry about at this stage, not while it's up here anyway. Not really many new build techniques on this set from back when. They're all pretty much standard build techniques on this one. I've not seen anything unusual or anything that's stood out to me as, oh, that's different for the time. like I say, all pretty standard stuff. Little wings there attached, and you can tell this is an original sort of set, because where it has faded you can tell where the wings have been and things like that, which is good, which tells me that this is, you know, complete. It's original. It's been together as a standalone set. So sometimes you get sets that obviously have been made up via different parts and things like that, but this one looks pretty genuinely authentic, and these look to be the original parts, which is good. I have one of the up and coming builds will be a set that had quite a few parts missing that I've had to acquire. It'd be very interesting to see how the new bits kind of gel with the older bits, and how they sort of stand out, because it could look okay, it could look a complete disaster. Completely unsure how that one will come out. I've had to order for that one some parts off Lego, and they've come. I'm not fantastically happy with the colour, because they do appear to be slightly different to the original. So that's going to be interesting to see how that comes together. And then we've got obviously a couple of parts. These parts here aren't for this set. They were just a couple of parts that I was cleaning as at the same time. So those clip on there, and then that clips into there like that. We can then put our pilot in to the cockpit, like so. And obviously we've got our robot, and there we have it, set 6891. Obviously we've got our usability there, our playfulness, where you can detach that part and we can just have the runaround there, or we can use it as the big ship just by clicking it in. We've got some functionality with the doors that open there for storage as per usual. Overall a good little ship. There's some wing movement there, although obviously this is 40 years old. That's not going to stay up. It's being held on pretty much by those pipes there. But overall, a good little ship. A good little ship there for those of you watching on TikTok. Yeah, if you want to see this build, just head over to the Classic Brick YouTube channel and you can see this build coming together. Yeah, so we are trying to build the YouTube channel, so if you want to head over there, or you like this video, give us a like. Don't forget to subscribe. That'd be great. Thanks for watching. So we've got our completed vessel. So we've taken this from purchase on eBay to cleaning it, to building it, and the last stage is to put it with the rest of the display. So let's do that. Sorry about the dodgy camera work there, but we have got some landing pads spare here that we can put this on. We can put our Android in there, or we've got a spare landing pad over here that we can use. We are working on this layout. I've still got work to do on it, but there we have it. We've got our craft on the display, and we'll just carry on adding to the collection. What I'm intending to do is, this board here isn't quite the length of this. Anybody's got any ideas, what I'm going to try and do is separate these, so we have a board here and a board this side, and some sort of roadway down the middle. Whether that's made up of these sort of road boards with a piece at the back, or whether we create a road out of new Lego down the middle, I don't know. But also what I want to do with this set, or this display, is add some LEDs at some stage. I'd like some functionality around the landing pad lights. I've even seen a really good idea with some sort of makeshift runway type thing or landing area that lights up. I would love to be able to do that, and just bring this set from the 70s and 80s really into the 21st century. I think that'd be good. So again, any ideas, any comments, drop them down below. Thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe.